Do you want to sell your house quickly without cutting the price? In this video, we're going to share 7 effective strategies to boost your home's chance of selling quickly while ensuring you get the full value that you deserve. Your home is a significant investment, and we understand the importance of securing the best return on your investment. Avoid the pitfalls of an extended listing and attract eager buyers with these expert tips. Here's an overview of the 7 ways that you can ensure your home will sell quickly without having to reduce your price. And we'll go into these in a little more detail in the next section of this video. 1. Price correctly from the get-go. Learn how to price your home in the Goldilocks zone for optimal buyer interest. 2. Choose your real estate agent wisely. Find out why a top-notch agent can make the difference in selling your home fast. 3. Put your house in order. Discover simple techniques to make your home appealing to buyers without major renovations. 4. Avoid complicated buyers. Ensure a smooth sale by qualifying buyers effectively and avoiding drawn-out negotiations. 5. Make repairs. Identify and fix small issues that can make a big difference in how potential buyers perceive your home. 6. Consider minor upgrades. Strategically enhance key areas of your home to make it more attractive without a significant investment. And finally, 7. Consider staging. Learn how staging can transform even the most outdated spaces into buyer-friendly environments. So let's deep dive into each one of these a little more thoroughly. So the first one, price correctly. This seems obvious. Really, when you see houses that are on the market for a while, usually the number one reason is they're priced too high. If they're priced too high, there's no interest. People are looking online and they're looking at it compared to other properties. They're similar. And if it's significantly over what they think it's worth, they're not even going to schedule a showing. So you'll never get anyone to see it and you'll never get any offers. Now, there are a ton of factors that come into play when pricing a house, and that's why you want to hire a good real estate agent who understands the market. Is it a seller's market? Is it a buyer's market? Is it balanced? Because different markets in different areas of the country are going to determine the strategy you're going to want to use for pricing. And many times, the list price is not going to be the sale price. If you price it too high, your sale price is going to be lower than that as you do price reductions or people negotiate you down because you've been on the market for a while. If you price it low enough, the idea is you generate a lot of competition, you get multiple offers, and the competition drives the price up. So when people say the market value for your home, they typically mean the average price of homes that have sold in your neighborhood in the last 3 months to 6 months. Now, the key thing to remember here is that most homeowners are emotionally attached to their house. It's normal, it's natural. I'm a real estate agent. I was with my house when I went to sell it. And so because of that, people, they have their memories there. They put a lot of work and effort and money into their house. And so they think, well, my house has X, Y, and Z, and therefore it's worth more than all the other comparables. Everyone thinks that their house is worth more than their neighbors. But if your real estate agent is data driven and wants to get you the best results, listen to them. If they say, hey, your house is worth X, and you're like, no, I want to list here and see what happens, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Don't end up being your own worst enemy. Listen to your agent. Their goal and their job, and they do it every day, is to get your house sold for the most amount of money, the shortest amount of time. If they tell you that there is no data to justify the price you want, that probably means that buyers are not going to be willing to pay that higher price. So you're always going to be better off pricing it low and getting multiple offers than pricing it too high and getting no showings and no offers. And another thing to remember is that when it comes to market data or comparables, you're looking at sold homes. That is where the market is. Active homes on the market, those haven't sold yet, so we don't know what they are. Typically, if they're on the market for a while, depending on the area, it could be 2 weeks average days on market before they sell. In Seattle right now, it's 1 week on market, 5 days. But different areas, it's 2 months or 3 months on market. Depending on the days on market, if you're looking at active listings, those are not comparables. That is not the market. That is what people want, but they haven't got yet. If it's still on the market, that means a buyer's not willing to pay for it. Therefore, it's probably overpriced. Maybe it'll sell for that, maybe it won't. It's the sold data that is really the market. And so because of that, typically where the market is going to be 1, 2, 3 months behind, depending on how long it takes some properties to close in a given area. The average across the country is by the time an offer is submitted, it takes 30 days for it to close. So all market data is at least 30 days old by the time you're looking at the analysis for your house. As soon as the house comes on the market, that is when you're going to get the most interest ever from buyers. And so you want to take advantage of that first week of interest, because after that, it starts tapering off. And even if you do a price reduction, you're never going to get as much interest and exposure as you did that first week. So make sure it's priced right. Which takes us to point number 2. Choose your real estate agent wisely. Make sure they're professional. Make sure they do it full time. I know everyone knows their cousin or a sibling, or it seems like everyone has a family member or a friend who's a real estate agent and does it on the side, and they want to throw them a bone and help them out. It could cost you a lot of money and a lot of stress and time using someone who's a hobbyist when it comes to a real estate agent. Use someone who's full-time, professional, they have the experience, they write contracts every day, they negotiate every day, they understand the psychology of pricing and selling and marketing a house. I don't know about you, but when I go to look for a professional, a lawyer, a doctor, someone like that. I don't want someone who does it on the side and has a full-time job at Applebee's. Look for someone who knows what they're doing, has experience, and is willing to give it to you straight. A good real estate agent will tell you, I know you want this price, but the market says this, because that's not going to work out good for you if you choose the agent that gives you the highest price, even if they don't have data to back up their pricing. You have to remember, it's not the agent or the seller that determine the price that the house sells for. It's the market. It's what a buyer is willing to pay for it. So no matter how much you think your house is worth or how much you want, if there's no market data and no one's willing to pay that, you're not going to get that. And number 3, put your house in order. While television programs such as House Hunters or Fix It or Flip It have left some buyers feeling that all their properties should be immaculate, neutral shells with Pottery Barn furnishings, this is unrealistic for most people who have to live in their homes. However, you can help buyers to see past their lifestyle so they can project their own lifestyle onto their home. Here are some techniques for doing that without emptying your home. People like brightly lit homes, so cleaning the windows and switching on lights enhances first impressions. Also, a clean, clutter-free environment makes a buyer feel as though they want to live in the space, even if they're messy themselves. Painting can do wonders for a tired interior. Reorganizing your furnishings can enhance your space and remove a few decor items that are extremely personal, such as the wall full of family photos, can neutralize it without much effort. Also, good first impressions are vital, so don't forget the exterior. Paint the trim the plants, and plant some flowers. Add a new doormat, keep the walk swept, and consider sprucing up the front porch. Even in the winter, you can add pots with evergreens and use whimsical garden balls to add a splash of color. And definitely increase your odds of selling faster with decluttering a fresher and more well-lit home. None of these things take a lot of money, but they do take some time. So get started as soon as you know you'll be putting your home on the market. Number 4, avoid complicated buyers. Now, you can't always choose who wants to make an offer on your house, but when you have an option, usually there's red flags for demanding or unrealistic buyers. And your agent can help you navigate that because they've seen it all. Some buyers will make an offer, then ask for the moon and stars during inspection negotiations. That is the right. Anyone can negotiate for what they want. However, you can't afford to keep waiting, keep making things right, and wonder if they're going to pull out at the last moment. So your real estate agent should help you with this by, qualifying the buyers and insulating you from challenging clients on the other side. This will be things like your agent will talk to the buyer's lender, make sure that they're financially sound, they've got a good pre-approval, they're going to be doing a healthy down payment, and obviously reviewing the contract for any red flags as far as long inspection periods or unusual contingencies. Number 5, make repairs. Walk around your house as if you're seeing it for the first time. Even better, have your real estate agent walk around with you. Make a list of little details that you only just notice, such as a hole in the screen, a leaning gutter, a spot on the carpet, a bit of dangling drapery, mildew in the bath tile, etc. These are usually very small items that you don't even notice because you live there and you see them every day. But a buyer walking in for the first time will see them and immediately make judgments about the overall condition based on a few scraggly items. By fixing or cleaning these little items, you increase the chances of a faster sale. Their perception is going to be you take care of your house, so they don't have to wonder what's behind the walls during the inspection period. If your neighbor's house were also in a great condition when they sold, then yours will need to be in a great condition too, if you want to get a similar sale price. And if your neighbor's homes were in a worse condition, then you'll be able to sell that for much faster if yours is in better condition and shows better. And this goes right into our next point, which is consider minor upgrades. If your budget allows it, then adding new light fixtures, kitchen and bath faucets, and even a new backsplash can make a big difference in how space feels. As you go through the house looking for small repairs to make, also make note of areas that look dated and tired. A simple upgrade in strategic spots can help a buyer feel like he's moving up by moving into your house. Again, your real estate agent can point out the strategic places for enhancements that will translate into a higher sale price and better impression. Not all updates and upgrades are going to translate into that higher sale price. Number 7, consider staging. Now, I did a whole nother video on this, which I will link below. Maybe I'll have it pop up here or something, but I'll definitely make it one of the end cards so it's easy for you to find. But I did a whole video on this. So even a tired old house can be made to feel fresh and alive with the right staging. For instance, a house with old metal window frames might be a turnoff, but rich, fresh drapes can draw a buyer's attention away from the metal frames. If you can't afford full-on staging, then focus on problem areas. If your dining nook is too tiny, put a properly small, proportionate table into the space. If your bathroom was new in the 1960s, then make the grout sparkle and get all new towel sets, matching soap dishes and shower curtains. On average across the country, it costs about 1% of your sale price of your home to stage the property, which up front may seem like a lot of money, but statistically, houses that are staged sell for 2 to 6% more than houses that are not staged. So I personally think that's a good return on investment. Not to mention they show much better and you get a lot more interest from buyers up front. As with making small repairs and minor upgrades, staging can do wonders for speed of the sale of your home. I'm guessing you're watching this video because you're considering selling your house, so I'd love to offer you my free home seller guide, which is going to be in the description link below. Just punch in your information and I'll send that to you. And if you're in Seattle and you want to take the next steps and have a consultation, that link will be in the description below as well. If you're not in the Seattle area, I would love to hook you up with one of my amazing referral partners across the country who I have personally vetted and I'm friends with, so I know they're going to do an amazing job for you. You're spending your time watching these videos, educating yourself. I want to make sure you have an amazing experience and find a great listing agent in your area. Thanks for tuning in to this video. I'll catch you on the next one.